Hello once again, Virgo. It's April 2015. I'm Dadhichi from astrology.com.au. This month both the full moon on the 4th and the new moon on the 19th take place in those areas of your horoscope that relate very significantly to money, your earnings, finance. So the idea of money, I think, is an important question you need to address, and the key point here is, what is it? Because people think it's just, this paper stuff or credit card that we use to get the things that we want, when in fact actually it's the result of a few different factors. So the first is the time you spend working, the energy that you put into that time. And another important component, you can earn that, that's an equation, time multiplied by energy equals M, money. But if we add another component, which is L for love, the time, the love, and the energy equals M squared. So you can earn a lot more money when there's a lot more love involved. And I think these are the key issues for you this month. The full moon taking place in the 11th house. That's a very, very good omen. The position of the moon in its own sign, 11th house of profitability, particularly if you're in business, occurring in the first week of this month. And then later in the month showing us this new moon indicating the start of new cycles. These lunations indicate when you're likely to have that drive to commence something new, to really step it up. And again, that's important because we see that very near the North Node, which is transiting in retrogression through your second house of finance. So karma associated with money is very, very important. And ordinarily in both the Western and the Eastern systems of astrology, the North Nodes are regarded as usually a good omen, but somewhat shadowy. In fact, they can cloud the issue a little bit. So clarity is very, very important. And that then brings me to the 8th house of your horoscope, where we see a stacked hidden house. This 8th house has to do with things that are unseen, the transformational processes of life. It also relates to death. So I think it's quite interesting that the Sun, Mercury, and some of these other planets are transiting this area of death, while the opposite side of the house of finance, which show us the new moon taking place there. So let's be clear on one thing: if you want to start something new, you have to kill off something else. And any successful person will tell you that if you're looking to aim big, then the sacrifices you're going to make are going to be pretty big as well. So these are the things that I feel are going to be touched upon this month for you, Virgo. And having your ruling planet moving in the 8th house again signals the transformation of your own personality. The deepest psychological processes are brought into play here. You haven't been feeling all that great, having Saturn moving through the 4th house. That's a relatively new feature of your life, and that could be weighing heavily on some of you. Because the 4th house, as well as relating to the family and the home, it has to do with your inner happiness, your peace of mind. Saturn there doesn't make it easy for you. It can actually disassociate you from who you are, which is probably why, if we come back to the first point I've mentioned there, looking at the finances, new ways of improving your income, the love factor, and we talked about that several times in my videos. The love factor really is key, because earning money is one thing, but being happy in what you do is another thing. That's why I often say too that a man with a pile of money this big is not necessarily twice as happy with a man who only has half a pile of money. So the money doesn't necessarily equate with the happiness. And so this is good that you're having these transits of Mercury and the Sun in this 8th house of personal transformation, death, rebirth, if we could put it that way. If we take a look also around the 8th, when Mercury comes in to conjunction with Uranus, you've got some brilliant new ideas there, and this also ties in with the new you and how you can actually become a new person now and head off into a different direction, more to your liking rather than what it is that people have been demanding and dictating to you. And that goes for the culture too, because often we're born in a culture that dictates certain protocols of behaviour and so on and so forth. You can actually break the bonds of that now and start to move forward in a way that's befitting your own personal nature. The 12th is an important date when Venus moves to your 10th house of career. Again, that's going to add more weight to what I've just said here, giving you the opportunity to really schmooze the important people, those that count. You can socialise. In fact, that's the best way you can move forward in your professional life right now. Venus is a graceful, entertaining and cultural sort of planet that endows you with grace and charm and the persuasive skills to achieve anything you ask for. Sun moves to the 9th house after the 20th. That's following on the heels of Mercury, which moves there on the 15th. So a long journey is in order for some of you, not all of you. If you can't actually travel now, you can indeed make some strong plans, some crystal clear plans, in fact, for that. Some of you may have some legal problems associated with this 9th house. Again, your ruling planet there is a testimony of good fortune and luck, so you needn't worry too much about that. The position of Pluto and its aspects from Mars and your ruling planet on the 22nd is very powerful. It makes you a little bit forceful, but you'll see that you'll find yourself in a situation where you need to be forceful to get people to your way of thinking. And finally there, the Mars trine Sun on the 24th, along with Mercury trine Sun on the 23rd, endowing you with lots of physical vitality and the ability to lead. So several pieces of the jigsaw add up to the fact that you can take on a new role now and do so in a very, very convincing manner. I hope to join you here next month. Hope you'll be here to hear what I have to say. Astrology.com.au offers you all of the more detailed analysis daily, monthly and yearly. Please visit us there, and of course you can take advantage of the many psychics that can help you with your personal problems. Take care. Till next month. Bye.